Welcome back to Survivor Northeastern's 15th season, the most monumental of them all. Each semester, we've had students from all different years come right here to compete for the chance to be the sole survivor. They push their mind and body to the limit in these challenges. This semester, we have 18 players, 3 months, 1 survivor. Welcome in season 15 players! Who is ready to play an amazing season of Survivor Northeastern? This season, you'll be making alliances, going to tribal, competing in challenges, and one of you will be crowned the sole survivor. But first, did you guys hear that? Wait, I'm hearing something.
Nicole, I've been abducted! Oh yeah! Okay. You guys have one task. We need to find the real Nicole, and we need to find out where they're holding Nicole hostage. In each of your envelopes, there is a card with the name of a constellation on it. This card represents the constellation you've explored and looked at, and it means Nicole has not been abducted to that constellation. Your job is to find the constellation that none of you have explored. Notice how there are 18 of you, but there are 19 constellations listed. There will be one constellation here that none of you have, where Nicole, the real Nicole, is hidden.
The first person to correctly guess which constellation Nicole got taken to will win an advantage in this game.
I was like so scared when I saw the alien come in, catch Nicole. I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, is she okay, right? And I know we have to find her, right? But I don't know with the current situation with this, I don't know if it's necessarily worth the risk.
I think the constellation thing is going to be interesting. I think my goal is to try and get everybody on my tribe to share constellations with each other.
It seems like a good group. I've made some friends so far, some people I could see myself going to like Final 3, Final 4 with, and so it seems like it's going to be a great season.
I sneezed earlier and in my head I was just like, oh, I'm going to sneeze and whoever says bless you, I'll think about it as like an alliance. And then no one said bless you.
Hopefully I'll play the game before the game plays me. It'll be great. It'll be awesome.
I'm hyped to get into tribes. I think that's the next step that's gonna like really set everything in.
We're now going to divide up into tribes. We will have 3 different tribes. Hold your fists out, keep them down, and on my count, 3, 2, 1, reveal!
Yay! I like my tribe. I think we're a bit random. I mean, obviously that's like the whole point of the game.
We wanted supernovas, but the pink team, they also came up with that name. So they're like our biggest ops now.
I know that that other tribe is purple. I think they're like Glorp or something.
Obviously, as we all grew up learning, the stories of Gorpa were just so inspiring that we decided we just had to bring our Messiah to the front and center.
My team decided to take a more satirical route, so we named our team after the drink, the Cosmo.
But trust me, we are not alcoholics, okay?
Those are the tribes we have this season. 3 different tribes, 1 survivor! It's time to get to our first immunity challenge. For today's challenge, each tribe will be tasked with exploring the galaxy, otherwise known as campus. You will do so by completing different tasks to collect puzzle pieces. Each task will require a certain number of players in order to complete it. So strategy and communication are very important. Once you have all 6 puzzle pieces, you will come back here, send 2 members of your tribe to solve the puzzle, and the first 2 tribes to successfully solve the puzzle will win immunity and not be the first person voted out of Survivor Northeastern, the final frontier. Survivors, ready, go!
We started panicking.
Wait, is there a G? No, there's a G.
Wait. Immediately, people started trying to run off when the timer went off.
We went through the first aspect of the challenge very quickly.
Okay, can you write where everything is for me, just so I can...
We didn't develop like a coherent strategy when we were doing it.
We had to hit these spots, and they decided we absolutely need to run all this.
We're gonna pass the MFA, we're gonna pass West Village Squad, we're gonna pass the law school.
I said, you guys can run. I will walk very briskly next to you guys, or at least I'll try. I did run, but not for very long, and not very well either.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Awesome. Yes. We got, oh, it's a word puzzle. All right.
Please be different.
It's for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have no idea where Carter Hall is, Carter whatever is.
Tim literally went by himself like to all the single person things because he ran and sprinted the entire time.
Ryan and Daniel, Camila, Ray, and I, we were definitely more connected as a 5 than we were as a 6.
Star.
It was actually embarrassing. I'm never gonna laugh at anyone who's running around campus again because I kind of had fun.
Which hand, guys? Girl.
James and I weren't really communicating effectively with our group, so we ended up at 2 locations that had already been seen.
Space Rider.
Oh, I believe your piece has already been taken by other members of your tribe.
So a little bit of wasted time on that front.
Cosmos is coming back right from campus. Do they have the right pieces? Do they have duplicates? We will find out as soon as they turn this corner. Here they come!
Yes, you guys are good.
Right, 2 people start working on this puzzle, start solving it.
We were deciding who was gonna solve the puzzle first, and I had said out loud like, oh, does no one want to volunteer because they're afraid if they mess up and make us lose that they're gonna be the one voted out? Everyone was like, no. That's like the moment I realized like, okay, wait, I can actually trust my team.
They got the 6 puzzle pieces laid down. We have Ray and Katie completing this puzzle right now.
Let's go. There you go, one more. That's fine. We're good, ready? Son.
Looks like half of the Gorpo tribe is making it back to try and complete this puzzle. You guys can begin, and you can unlimited songs, just only 2 people at a time.
These ones with a thing, with the all 5 of them, have to be in the beginning.
Let's go, Gorpo, come on!
The final puzzle, that was definitely where we struggled the most as a team.
Not moving the puzzle pieces, but that's okay. Maybe this is a strat. Whatever it takes to solve this puzzle, it'll get done.
Varun, yeah, obviously I have kind of like controversial thoughts about him because like when we were partnered in the challenge, I didn't really, kind of hated his guts low-key. He wasn't listening to me and I was literally like wanted to whack him over the head with a pan.
Once we did get all of our unique pieces, we were starting to run back and we were not unified at all.
Nebulous, it looks like all 3 tribes have finally made their way back and are all working on the puzzle at the same exact time.
We all got there and had to wait a really long time for Vershti as well.
Who are you guys missing from your tribe?
Running around campus was definitely not what I anticipated for that day.
As soon as they get back, you guys can begin working on this puzzle.
I think I slowed my team down a little because like I was the last one to run.
Let's see who comes out on top.
Maybe it's not at the top, maybe it's down the middle. No, there's also space in the middle. Yeah. So it has to be this or this, right? Theoretically.
Yeah.
Because
then they couldn't, yeah.
Where's the peanut gallery?
Can we get a laugh track in here?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I.
Okay, that's because you like
Nebula's hard at work with this puzzle. Gorpo's still rearranging words, letters. Let's see if any of those can help spell out this correct phrase.
No one could really do the puzzle. I think we swapped out everybody a bunch of times and nothing really worked.
I love that we're safe for this first round. I think like there are 3 goals in Survivor. You know, winning the game, getting to the merge, but the first goal is not getting voted out first. So I think having that guaranteed out of the way, yeah, I'm stoked on it.
We got it! All right, let's check. Cosmos think they have it. Cosmos think they have it. And they do! Safe for Tribal Council this week. They will not be voting someone out of this game. Nebulas, I am sorry. You have a day to be at Tribal Council this week.
At least no one's gonna voted out.
It feels good to be safe from round 1. You know, feeling good but not trying to get too cocky about it because you never know what's gonna come next.
Nebulas will be the first tribe voting someone out of Survivor Northeastern from the final frontier. That was out of this world. The 2 tribes that came out on top. Coming in first, Gorpo. Safe from Tribal Council. Let's move it this way. We'll get back to you guys. Coming in second, we have the Cosmos. Safe from Tribal this week. And unfortunately, Nebulas, I got nothing else for you. Head back to campus.
We realized that on the cone there was a little bit of a clue wrapped around the cones in the first challenge, so we took ours off immediately, and Tiff managed to grab the Seafoam tribe's hint.
Seafoam? No, that doesn't matter because they gave it. Look at it, name 3 colors. They gave it to a specific tribe.
Seafoam.
Let's get out of there.
They did notice right after, so we kind of just gave it to them and pretended to be all friendly, just to save some face at the beginning of the game.
It says tribe Seafoam.
Didn't really have a reason to make Seafoam our enemies, but you know, they're a very weak tribe, so I'm not too worried. So we came up with our unique tribe name, Gorpo. It was Tiff who came up with it, actually. He's got a very unique mind, that guy.
Team Gorpo. I like Team Gorpo. Come on. I feel like the guys love this and the girls are like,
Okay. Oh goodness, I have no idea how our name even became a thing.
We kept joking about it, talking about it, and I was like, I hate it, but like we have to do it. Like it's iconic now.
Okay, so this is Gorpo. I got my own team name wrong. It's Sleeves Gorpo, and it's actually just Gorpo. Each person has a different iteration of Gorpo. We all got to draw Gorpo on our flag. Gorpo! And my favorite one was drawn by my teammate Genevieve. Very beautiful Genevieve.
Genevieve's drawings were just like cracking me up so much.
Where would we be without Tiff? We would not have Sleeves as Gorbo. Like, we just wouldn't.
I think somebody on Gorpo was winning because we all agreed that we would win.
So, have you ever read the myth of Sisyphus before? Because I think that was the most comparable. It was like we were behind the entire time. We were pushing that rock up the hill. We were kind of slower than the other tribes, and then we finally got to the puzzle, and we were like one rod away. It was, I remember looking and saying, orbit, that's got to be the thing that kind of clues us in, because that's the only word you can make from the top side. And then we, for whatever reason, had it, and we had everything right, and then we scrambled it up. So it's so infuriating to come so close and then fall so far, you know?
After like losing, definitely emotions were like low, like definitely spirits were low. And then I definitely feel like the game started to become like more real.
Honestly, there was really nobody that like lost us the challenge or something like that. It was like we all kind of made mistakes and we all, you know, we all tried, but like in the end we all lost, right? So I don't know, it was like the first like Monday I'd say is like everything was just kind of like no one was saying names.
It's like
when someone starts pointing fingers, like it's like they also kind of become a target because so no one really wanted to do that. I made a live chat with Jada. She said she doesn't really like, she doesn't have like anyone in mind that she's like voting for. And she said she's cool with anyone, so I don't know, that could work out way, but if she's like lying, she's cool with anyone's also like,
that's also very sketchy.
Yeah. It ended up being that we were thinking about who we could flip most easily, and that's who decide on who to vote.
So the plan is that Megan and I did really well on the puzzle together, so I'm going to try to convince her to help me solve the immunity idol to build rapport. and then we're gonna see if we can flip her to vote for Brewski.
The boys are voting for Breshti. I definitely have thought and considered voting her out, but my gut feeling is like, okay, the girls should stay in alliance and have girl power because slay, and also because then we would have majority in numbers, because whoever goes home, it's either going to be a girl or a boy, and if it's a girl, then we're going to be down in numbers, and that's going to give control and a lot of power to the boys.
I talked to Jane a little bit, and she said she doesn't like have any names in mind, and she's fine with voting whoever, so if she's honest with that, if we can make her flip too, that'd be good.
If the guys reach out and they need a swing vote, there is a chance that I could flip on Girls Alliance.
But like, I was getting that kind of sense where it feels like it's like three guys, girls. Like, I don't want that, I don't like and nobody wants a split.
Jackson is definitely getting along, I think, the best with everybody in the tribe.
In full honesty, because of like Girls Alliance, you are the first girl I'm talking to. That sounds good. Like, you know,
His social game is strong.
at this point, I'll be honest. I've heard Brewski, Megan, and Thursday.
Wait, seriously? He made me a promise earlier. He's like, if I hear your name, like, I'll tell you. And I was like, yeah, of course, for you, I'll do the same thing. I'm not going to.
To the best of my knowledge, there's 2 groups of 4. The Guys Alliance plus Jaina, the Girls Alliance plus Varun. They're going for Evan, we're going for Vrishti. I think that the best thing I can do right now is stay quiet and hope that that's how it plays out.
So I have been idol hunting for the past 2 days, and this is hard. I decoded the puzzle with the help of Jackson. Jackson kind of reached out to me and was like, it would be very helpful to have an ally on another tribe, whatever. And he sent me his decoded puzzle, and so I sort of used that to decode my own for our tribe, and then we all agreed to share it with everybody once we decoded it, but there's something a little bit suspicious about the guys on my tribe, and I feel like they would turn on the girls pretty quickly. So I decided just to share the decoded puzzle with the girls.
I don't think anybody's told the guys, but if one of them has told the guys, obviously that's gonna cause drama.
Any thoughts on idols or advantages?
I did look around campus. I looked by Churchill, I looked by Marino, I looked by Snell, and I'm still kind of at a loss for what the clue means.
A girl's definitely gonna find the idol. I just don't know if it's us girls or like future women.
Me, Evan, and Jackson, which is like the small alliance we formed within our tribe, we were looking for the idol heavily. We worked on that cipher and we got the clue, and since we were all there, we were just like, why don't we just like look for, you know, the idol here? And we looked for like 2 hours. We went to Ivy, we went to Centennial, we went to like East, West.
I might as well ask, you know?
West Village, like the business center, we went on a lot of places and we didn't find it.
One of my friends in another tribe, Jenna, if we want to use names, told me she saw somebody find an idol. And I was like, is that it? Who was it? What tribe? She saw somebody, I think by Wollaston's, celebrating pretty obviously. And I asked who it was. She said it was a guy, and I slowly started narrowing it down. I'm fairly confident that Evan, who is close to the bottom, currently has an immunity idol.
I came up with the brilliant idea of making a fake idol right here. I was gonna play it at the following tribal. It's in 30 minutes, and I thought it did a pretty good job, and I was feeling real confident about that. But congratulations, you found the hidden immunity idol from the Seafoam Green tribe. The hidden immunity idol will keep you safe from being voted off at tribal council. My friend, what if I was to tell you? You got a little something. I was sitting at dinner with them and I was bouncing ideas, and my sister said, dude, Marino, I mean, that's gotta be Mars, right? So we go back over there to Stetson East. Look what we got, my friends.
That's crazy.
Yup.
Oh my god.
So I think the plans might change. Here's what I'm thinking we do. I'm thinking that we already know Megan and we already know that Vrushti are hot on my case about voting me out. I'm thinking you guys get a last minute change of heart. You talk to Jaina that the party's over. I think what you go is 5v1. You get all the votes on me, and then you have their absolute trust for the next vote if it comes to that. I seem like the outsider who's floating over here, and you guys are the in group, you know?
You want to use it now, though?
I think so.
You don't want to trust the numbers?
I don't know, man. There's something suspicious. I don't know. I like what you guys have done, and I appreciate the work that you've contributed to this, but there's just a piece of me that just wants to use
Here's
it
what
now,
I'll tell you. Here's what I'll guarantee.
What's
if
that?
they're voting you, okay, if Jaina sometimes doesn't agree with us, okay, and it's this 3-3 split, I will draw lots too. I'm sorry that. Just because I'm telling you not to do it, I'll draw lots.
I will be wearing this necklace tonight. Maybe not out in front, but I will definitely be playing it, and someone from that other alliance is going home because it ain't gonna be me.
Alright, hello Nebulas, welcome to your first tribal council. Please take a seat in front of the candle, because fire represents your life in this game. To get into things, I'm going to ask you guys a few questions. Varun, what factored into who you're aligning with for this vote?
Well, I mean, when it comes to this vote, it's just like who I think, would give me the best chance of, getting deeper into the game, right? Like, it's just being on the right side of the vote. I mean, this early, it's like, it's hard to, choose any one of these people to vote for because they're all great, and it's like, it sucks to have to vote anyone, but it's just, like I said, being on the right side of the vote.
All right, Evan, looking to you. So, as you can see, it's a little bit of a smaller tribe of 6 people. So, what are you doing to make sure the vote isn't you tonight?
I feel like been a bit of gridlock for the last 4 days. I feel like so far as we've seen, there's been different teams and everyone's been trying to play chicken. And so we'll see what happens because I feel like it's a little bit more difficult with even numbers than it is with odd numbers because, I don't know, you kind of need to get an additional person, and so it's never that easy.
We're going to play a little game now. Everyone, go ahead and put your heads down. Raise your hand if you think the plan that you had going into this is going to actually work. Gotcha. Alrighty, hands down, heads up. As always, Tribal is an open forum. If anyone has anything they want to say before we get to voting, now will be the time to do so. Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to stay strong, trying to keep the people I trust. Unfortunately, I don't trust you that much right now.
It's nothing personal, it's just business.
I'll decide.
Yep.
Welcome back, Nebulas, to your first tribal council.
Oh my God.
Take a seat and get started. All right, I will now get the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or other advantage, now would be the time to say so.
Well, it's not news to anyone, as I assume that it's been disseminated as, but I don't really want to go home tonight, but I'm confident that someone else needs it more. This is for Jackson.
The rules of Survivor state, if a hidden immunity idol is played, the person it is played for has all votes cast against them negated. I can confirm that this is a real hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Jackson will not count. Anything else? I will now read the votes. First vote, Evan. That's 1 vote, Evan. Second vote, Vrushti. That's 1 vote, Vrushti, 1 vote, Evan. Third vote, Evan. 2 votes, Evan, 1 vote, Vrishti. 4th vote, Vrishti. We are tied. 2 Evan, 2 Vrishti, 2 votes left. 5th vote, Vrishti. 6th vote, and the first person voted out of Survivor Northeastern, the final frontier, Vrishti. I'm sorry, Vrishti. Tonight, 4 is enough. You have to bring your candle. I'm sorry, Vrishti. The tribe has spoken. All right, Nebulas. First tribal council in the books. Maybe we'll see you back here in a little bit if you don't win this next challenge. Up to you guys. All I know, you don't want to come back here again. I've got nothing else for you. Head back to campus.
Definitely sad got voted out, but I just hope the last one who survives is a Nebula from my team, so yeah.
Awesome. And I have one more thing for you.
Oh.
Could you please read it out loud?
Hello, Castaway. We're sorry to see you voted out so soon, but don't fear your life. And the game isn't over yet. You'll have the chance to compete in a battle back challenge to earn your spot back in the game. Soon you will compete against other eliminated players in the Redemption Island challenge that will earn the winner a new spot in the game. You may not talk about this to anyone still in the game. If any of this information is leaked to an active player, you will be disqualified from competing in the challenge.
What do you think about that?
Definitely excited for it. Hopefully I get back in, but yeah.
So, with the stargazing twist, when a player is voted out of the game, their constellation is revealed.
Just to
everybody? Just to us, to you guys, which is why I called you separately away from the other tribes. And now, since Vrishti was voted out at the last tribal council, I can now reveal that her constellation was Pyxis.
Interesting.
Next time on Survivor.
I hate his guts. I want him gone.
I'm hopeless and helpless.
You gotta play hard! You gotta want it!
Get the sequel member! Get the sequel, get right!
I would rather die than be on SIFO.
You will never ever catch me voting with a CFO member this entire game.
She's a dirty snake. She thinks she's playing every single person in our tribe in a different capacity.
James and I, we found an idol.
I think
I wanted to work with her, but it doesn't. I don't think it's gonna work out that way.
Doesn't matter how I feel because I know I'm safe. That's all that matters.